Well, hello again, guys. This is Jim from PA Woodsman's channel. Welcome back for another episode of PA Woodsman. Today we're just going to experiment with different types of stoves that we're going to use out in the field while we're camping, backpacking, bushcrafting. With the exception of fire today, we're not going to start a fire in my garage and use the billy can. Today, right now, it's 9 degrees. That's with the wind chill factor. It's 19 degrees standard. I have my alcohol stove laid out behind me on my workbench, as well as my Coleman single burner stove, as well as a Coleman canister stove. It's the isobutane mixture. We're going to see which one performs the best during these conditions. What I did was I left them outside overnight for 9 hours, the stoves, the fuel, the water, everything like I would in the actual camping environment. And we're going to go ahead and see which one outperforms the other. So sit back, relax, hope you enjoy today's episode. Alright, right now you just see all the stoves lined out here. From left to right is my cat and alcohol stove. As I said, I kept everything out. I would actually have it in my cozy at night. And it's laid out accordingly, so we get the full effect. And that would be the way I'm going to insulate it. Because I don't really like to sleep with fuel with me. I don't want the smell of it in my clothing or in my sleeping bag. If I'm walking around, I could probably keep it in my pocket. Next to us is Coleman Peak 1 stove, propane, isobutane. And here's a Coleman multi-fuel, the 533 stove. Right now it's currently, like I said, it's 20 degrees, if you can see that or not. Let's see if I can get in the camera here. It's 20 degrees. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get everything set up here, and I'll get right back with you. All right, guys, we're back. I got everything lined up here, set up. As you can see, it's a good thing I did put my water in my boot. It's pretty much frozen up here. So, but we went ahead and put equal parts of water in all the pots here that I'm using. Get that in frame or not, so no big deal. But we're going to go ahead and get the alcohol stove going first. Like I said, they kept this out all night. I'll put about a little more than an ounce because it's so cold out. I'm also going to leave that sitting there, because what I'm going to do is go ahead and pre-treat the canister stove there. I don't have the actual paste to do the job, so we'll just go this route. Get some matches out. And for the sake of the demonstration, I'm not going to put my windscreen up today. It's probably going to make a big difference on the still light. There it is. It was stubborn. We're just going to go ahead and let that heat up. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get the propane one started here. See if it even lights. It does. I think this is only about the third time this propane one's been lit up, and that's going to be the same with this canister stove too. I sort of fell in love with the alcohol stove once I made it. So what I'm doing is just this cross piece here. I'm going to see if I can get it warmed up, but now we already saw we had that much fun with the flame. Let's see if we can just light this. Hey guys, this is real time, just the way we do things. So mistakes happen. We get to see how it happens. better. So we're going to go ahead and just get this opened up. Hopefully. There she is. She's a going. Alright. Get everything on top. More. I'm going to set my timer on my watch. Okay. And we'll see how long this takes, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off now, save battery, and try to keep the camera warm. So we'll just see who decides to come to a boil at the first, and we'll just time them all. Okay, let's just go ahead and try and get these flames shot in here. Sorry about that. That one's burning pretty, the mixture isn't burning too well on that one, but it's still working pretty well. I'm actually amazed on how well the canister stove's working at the moment. But it hasn't been outside as long as the alcohol stove. I had it buried in the snow for the last 15 minutes, but it's only been outside for a little over an hour. But that might have a lot to do with that. So, and then there's the cat tan stove going along down there on the left. So it's not doing too bad. So we're just gonna sit back, relax, and see how well we do amongst the three stoves this morning. So camping season, I love to winter camp, so we're going to be getting out here probably next month and do some camp. And this week is just too bitter cold, plus I have a head and chest cold I'm trying to get rid of, so I really don't want to be out in the woods. I'll be doing some other reviews later on in the week. I ordered a new sleeping bag, a Montbell Super Stretch 125 degree down. It's supposed to be coming in today. I ordered a Grand Forks 19-inch small forest axe. We're going to do a little review on that. And some Cthulhu microspikes, if anyone's interested in these. They're just more or less to help you from falling on your butt while walking along the trail in the freezing temperatures and ice and packed grounds. Well, it's 5 minutes 54 seconds, just under 6 minutes, and we're going to see how we're sitting. This is the cat stand alcohol stove. Pretty close to getting to a boil. Still flaming away underneath there. Oops, sorry guys. Get it better in the frame. This is the Coleman Peak 1 isobutane propane stove. It's still flaming away good, and it looks like it's probably at a boil the way it's performing. Yeah, it's at a rapid boil. So that is at just roughly 6 minutes when that started. We'll go ahead and turn this one off. Okay. And this one is the Coleman multi-fuel. I just have Coleman fuel in it now, and it's heating up pretty good. I'm going to take advantage of the fact too with this one, the pot on top is not a wide pot like on the other one. They tend to heat up a lot quicker. This is just my homemade billy can I got before I bought my zebra pot. So we'll go ahead and let these other ones keep going and see what comes in second and third. So, okie dokie. The Coleman multi-fuel, it took about 8 minutes for it to come to a complete boil. It's kind of hard to see with all the steam rolling off, but there you may be able to see it a little better. The alcohol stove, I had to add a little more fuel to it, and I actually went ahead and put my windscreen around to give it a better chance to heat up everything a little bit. It's close to a boil, but not just quite there yet. So we'll go ahead and keep this going. It's 9 minutes 39 seconds, and she's still burning. So like I said, I had to add a little bit more fuel, put another ½ ounce in it. So we're going to go ahead and kill this one stove for now, and let it cool off while we're waiting to see what the alcohol does. Alright, it is 13 minutes and 10 seconds, and the alcohol stove is finally at a rolling boil.